Welcome to Coin Explorer. Today's coin might look ordinary, but it could be a hidden treasure. Yes, we're talking about the 1982 USA 1-cent coin. Don't underestimate this tiny penny because it hides a crazy story. Some 1982 pennies have sold for over $10,000, and many people don't even know why. This isn't just about age. This is about secret composition changes, rare mint errors, and small details that could mean big money. What's special about it? Why are collectors going wild over this specific year? And how can you find one in your change? Stick with me, because the answer might be sitting right in your wallet. And trust me, by the end, you'll never look at a penny the same way again. Why 1982 is so special. So what makes 1982 such a big deal? Well, it was a transition year for the U.S. Mint. Before 1982, pennies were made mostly of copper. But starting in mid-1982, they switched to a cheaper material, zinc with a thin copper coating. That means there are actually two types of 1982 pennies, one heavy copper and one light zinc. And guess what? Both types look exactly the same to the naked eye. This switch caused a lot of confusion and opened the door to one of the most exciting collecting challenges in U.S. coin history. Finding and identifying the right type of 1982 penny could mean the difference between 1 cent and $1,000. The 7 varieties of 1982 pennies. Here's where it gets really interesting. The U.S. Mint didn't just make 2 versions, they made 7 different varieties of the 1982 penny. Yes, 7. There are copper large date, copper small date, zinc large date, zinc small date, and even different mint marks like the D for Denver and the no mint mark for Philadelphia. Each one has its own story, and some are significantly rarer than others. For collectors, this makes 1982 an absolute goldmine. The challenge? Spotting which variety you have without ruining the coin. It's a detective mission, and we'll show you how to play it smart. Small date versus large date. Mystery. Let's talk about small date versus large date. The size of the date on the coin might seem like a tiny detail, but for 1982, it's a game changer. Small date pennies are usually harder to find, especially the ones made of copper. That combo, copper plus small date plus no mint mark, is super rare and sought after. You might need a magnifying glass or a side-by-side comparison to spot the difference, but collectors do it all the time. In fact, some people spend hours just checking old change hoping to find that perfect 1982 small-date copper penny. And when they do, it's jackpot time. The famous 1982-D copper small date. Now here's the real star, the 1982-D copper small date penny. This coin wasn't even supposed to exist, but a few were accidentally struck in Denver using the wrong metal. Only a handful have ever been found. One of these rare pieces sold for over $18,000 at auction. Imagine finding a coin like that in your piggy bank. That's why coin collectors are obsessed with checking every 1982 penny they come across. It's like finding a golden ticket in a candy bar. These rare errors prove that even common coins can hide massive surprises. How to identify copper versus zinc at home. Okay, so how can you tell if your 1982 penny is copper or zinc? It's actually simple. Copper pennies weigh about 3.11 grams, while zinc pennies weigh just 2.5 grams. All you need is a digital scale, and you're good to go. Weigh your 1982 penny. If it's over 3 grams, it could be the valuable copper variety. This little trick has helped thousands of collectors make amazing discoveries. And remember, don't clean your coin. Even if it looks dirty, cleaning can ruin its value. Leave it as it is and test its weight carefully. Check for mint marks. Next up, check the mint mark. Look right below the year. A D means it was minted in Denver, and no letter means it's from Philadelphia. Both mints made different varieties of the 1982 penny, but some combinations are far rarer than others. For example, the copper small date from Philadelphia is rare, but the copper small date from Denver is extremely rare. These little letters can make a huge difference in value, So always check for them when examining your coins. One letter could turn your pocket change into a paycheck. Watch out for fakes and tricks. With rare coins like these, sadly, fakes do exist. Some people try to alter regular pennies to look like valuable ones. Others use chemicals or tools to make zinc coins weigh more, or to mimic the look of copper. That's why it's important to learn what to look for and use reliable tools like accurate scales and magnifiers. Always get your rare coins checked by professionals or reputable dealers before selling. The last thing you want is to be tricked, or worse, sell a real one thinking it's fake. What if you find one? So what should you do if you think you found a rare 1982 penny? First, don't panic. Handle it gently and don't clean it. Weigh it, look at the date style, and note the mint mark. Then, take clear photos and show it to a trusted coin dealer, or send it for professional grading. Graded coins fetch much higher prices and are easier to sell. Platforms like eBay, heritage auctions, or coin expos are great places to learn the true value of your find. You could be sitting on a serious payday. The beauty of coin collecting is that treasures often hide in plain sight. The 1982 USA 1-cent coin proves that even the smallest coins can tell big stories. Whether you're a collector or a casual viewer, checking your spare change could lead to a life-changing moment. And now that you know exactly what to look for, you have the upper hand. So keep exploring, keep hunting, and remember, here on Coin Explorer, every coin has a secret, and every secret could be worth a fortune. Hit that like button if you enjoyed the video, share it with other collectors, and don't forget to subscribe for more hidden coin stories waiting to be discovered. Thanks for watching.